Guys, so today is Vlogmas day 10. I am a little bit behind on Vlogmas just because I decided to just forget about daily vlogging because it's really a hassle for me. And on Sunday there's no vlog because I didn't feel good, so I was in my house all day just resting and watching TV. Monday I was feeling a lot better, but I just had no incentive to actually film, and also I didn't read anything like at all. And right now I'm still struggling to decide what is it that I want to pick up. I did pick up what is it called, Stealing Snow, and I'm just not vibing with the writing style. I'm just not enjoying it at all. It's like they're abrupt stops and it's just explaining things and just saying things, and you're like, wait, what is this? What? It's just like 4 words for one sentence and then you stop, and then I don't know, I'm just not enjoying it. So as of right now, I stopped it last night. I read like 4 pages, I think it was, and then I was just like, I was constantly rolling my eyes and I was like, just no. And today I didn't go to work because I wanted to go to the doctor's office. So I did wake up early, but I made number 21 because it's by order of arrival. So I made number 21 and I told her I'm not gonna wait, I'm gonna come back at 1. And she was like, oh, okay, no, perfect, but you have to come back before 1. Right now it's 12:54, and I was like, yeah, okay, no problem, but I can't wait 5 hours in the doctor's office just sitting there and doing nothing, because I needed to take Mark to get his injection. I already did that, and I wanted to buy 2 little things that I needed to buy. So I've already done those errands. Right now I'm just gonna go to my doctor's office, wait for probably 3 hours until she calls me, and then I have an activity later with the committee of Relay for Life. So I'm gonna be there because I'm part of their committee. I'm a volunteer for them. So roughly that's how I'm gonna spend my entire day. So I think there's not gonna be any more reading. So I just wanted to have a little bit of an update. Good afternoon. Right now it is 3:21. I just got out of work and all I want to do is throw myself in the shower and take a cold bath. Honestly, I need it so badly. I'm so tired of correcting. I just want it to be over. Like, honestly, I want Christmas break because I need it badly. Yesterday I did not update. Today is Vlogmas day 12. Yesterday I didn't do much because I didn't have any drive or incentive to actually read. I came home, then I went to do another errand where I had to pick up my medication because I have new medication now to start because of my stomach problems. So that's wonderful. Now I have to take 2 instead of 1, so that was just amazing. And then I had a problem at the pharmacy, so I was just like, oh, this day keeps on getting better and better. Okay, so I remember the last time I didn't know what was it that I wanted to read. I still have DNF'd Stealing Snow, and I decided to start one on Scribd. I started Grave Mercy by Robin Lafeveres. I don't know if that's the way you pronounce his name. I apologize if I pronounced it wrong. And like, the premise of it sounds really interesting. The fact that we have a convent that like trains assassins, and the problem is that there's this kind of supernatural aspect to it because like every person that's in that convent has to be sired by a specific god. It's kind of like, they're not demigods or anything like that. It's just that the females have supernatural abilities, and what I've seen is that it's always a female that gets sired. So right now I'm on page 89 and I am really enjoying it. The only issue that I'm having with it is that like the assassination attempts seem extremely easy. Even the ones that are mentioned aren't going to be easy. They're really easy. So I don't know what to think on that. I don't know if it's going to start getting intense, but so far I'm just like, I like the premise of it. I'm okay with it. Like the writing, I don't have any issues with it. But honestly, I don't know, like I wanted to get intense. Like, we have assassins here and like she's been through crap. Like, I honestly thought it was gonna be like the same old trope, like, oh, we have an abusive father and then they're gonna try and escape and whatnot. But after the first chapter, it completely deviates from what I had expected. So that's something that I was very intrigued by. So yeah, that's the only one that I'm physically reading right now, just because I am not in the mood for any audiobooks. And also I think this is going to be my last month with Scribd. I'm trying it out little by little, but I'm not going to continue paying like $8.99 if I'm only going to read 1 book a month. or maybe 2. Like, I don't think it's worth it if I'm gonna do 1 or 2, just because since I've been extremely busy, I honestly sometimes don't have the energy to even pick up anything. So yeah, this, like I told myself, this is gonna be the last month that I actually pay for it, because like I don't know if it's for me, it's worth the investment. Like when I first started it, it was June and July, so I had plenty of time to read, and like I took out the most of it, so I thought that was a perfect time for me to have it. But right now I honestly don't feel like I need it. What I'm gonna do for today is that since we got paid, I'm so happy for that, I'm gonna go buy a few Christmas presents, because I really need to buy Christmas presents. This Saturday I'm gonna take my little brother to watch Jumanji, so that means that I can't go buy any Christmas presents because I'm not gonna have them with me. So I'm gonna go do that, because I also want to buy something to my mother, for my mother, and I don't want her to see it. So yeah, I'm gonna do those errands. If hopefully I'll read something later on, then I'll inform you. If not, then I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace out, man. Just gonna give a little bit of an update. Right now it is 9:39. I'm charging my phone, and I honestly just barely got home. I took a shower, I'm in my pajamas, my head hurts, so the only thing I want to do is just lay down and go to sleep. I'm not gonna read because I have no desire to read anything. I also did pick up some really cool things, but I'm gonna show you tomorrow, just because like I don't think there's that great of a lighting right now. And also, like, I'm tired. I honestly just want to go to bed. My babies are sleeping, they already ate, they're happy, and I'm just gonna join them in their little slumber. So good night, talk to you tomorrow. Okay, so good morning. Today is Vlogmas day 12, and today is gonna be a relaxed day. Today we have an activity at work, so I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm gonna correct a little bit because I have to correct, but I'm not gonna do it in my office, which is why I did a bit more makeup than I usually do. What I hate is that I forgot to put on blush, and that's something that I love to do, and I don't know why. I even looked at it when I put it away, and I was like, okay, whatever. I forgot to put blush on. Oh, but anyways, I'm gonna go to work. Not gonna do any reading, I don't think, because I'm gonna use the opportunity to correct, just because I want to have the weekend for me and do nothing else. So I will update you a little bit later throughout the day. So I'm gonna do a quick little update because my battery is flashing right now. It is 6 p.m. and I remember yesterday that I said that I wanted to show you what was it that I bought. I'm not gonna show you everything because a few things are going to be gifts, other things are womanly things, and I'm not gonna show you those things because that's too, you know, that's TMI. We're not gonna go to that level. But there are other things that I do want to show you because I'm just like, I'm a child at heart and I need to show all this geekiness, you know, somewhere. You know, you can't just hold it all inside, you know. But yeah, I'm like excited for a lot of things, and I'm just like, this is so freaking beautiful. This is so freaking beautiful. Do I have any kind of reading update? No, honestly, I don't. Just because, like, your girl doesn't want to read. She surpassed her Goodreads goal, and there's nothing wanting me to pick up a book. Like, honestly, like, I'm gonna, you know, put myself to struggle a little bit more, or, you know, try and read, because like I would like to read like 3 or 4 more books before the end of the year. But am I going to force myself? No, because if I force myself with books that I really want to read, like Dark Dawn, and there's another one that I have in a book sleeve that I can't remember for the life of me, but I would like to start that one. I don't want to force myself to start them and then, you know, eventually I'll end up hating them just because I forced myself to read them. So I'm gonna take it easy and just, you know, finish Grave Mercy and maybe try and pick up an audiobook. I still don't know. I'm just not in the mood for audiobooks. I'm just in the mood for reading, but I'm honestly not in the mood for reading. So you see my predicament right here? It's just incredible, man. Yeah, that's gonna be my reading update. That's why I'm like, I don't know, like, honestly, I'm even considering like stopping Vlogmas because I wanted to do a bookish edition, but like I've started like, yeah, like, you know, doing everything good and whatnot, and like uploading every single little day, and then I just went downhill. I'm just like, well, it happens, you know, it just happens. So this is roughly gonna turn into weekly vlogs until after the 20th, because after the 20th we have Christmas break. So recently saw Witty Novel's recent upload, or one of her recent uploads, and I noticed that Jessie the Reader got her a Frozen calendar. I freaking love Frozen. You have no idea how bad I love it. Like, the first one was amazing, the second one was spectacular. Like, it was stunning. I loved every single thing about it. Like, I wanted to see it a second time, but since I got sick, I really couldn't go. And I do want to go to the movies tomorrow, but I want to watch Jumanji with my little brother, so I'm not gonna be able to watch it. But like, I freaking adore Frozen. Like, you have no idea how many times I sang Let It Go, like to the point that I honestly lost my voice. That's how badly I was into it. And I'm roughly doing the same thing for Into the Unknown, but I'm trying to control myself. But like I was saying, I didn't know that Frozen had a calendar, and strolling through Walmart, I found this. I'm a Walmart girl, just in case you don't know. Like, I love going to Walmart, and I was just strolling through the aisles because I was just like, let me just, you know, walk around, because like, what else am I gonna do? And I found this, and I'm just like, it's so beautiful. Like, honestly, it is gorgeous. Like, I don't know if I want to put it here in my room and like show it off, or if I want to take it and show it off in my school or my classroom. I honestly don't know, because it is a bit windy and I don't want it to like break or get dirty or bend or anything like that. So I still don't know what is it that I want to do with that. This other thing that I got was something that I was looking for such a long time, and when I finally found it, I was just like, I need it in my life, because if not, I'm not going to be content. And that is The Legend of Korra, the entire series. Like, I have book 1, but I don't own book 2, 3, or 4. And this is something that I wanted to get back into, because Avatar: The Last Airbender, I've seen it like a gazillion times. But The Legend of Korra, I vaguely remember season 3 and 4. And season 2 destroyed the living hell out of me. Like, I understand why some things were done, but just the way that they executed it, it destroyed me so badly. Like, honestly, do you think people are not gonna have a gazillion questions? I honestly think that this definitely deserves like an entire encyclopedia dedicated to past avatars, and like that people won't have a lot of questions for these past avatars, because this is a freaking intriguing world, and it's just like amazing how it was built. We're gonna have a gazillion questions, and I actually think like an encyclopedia of little past stories of all these past avatars, like how was it that they came to be, like little stories, little action scenes and moments and events, maybe even their demise. That would be so freaking amazing. Like, honestly, I would invest 30 to 40 bucks just on that. That's something that I think it's really missing from this series. But I'm on goodness, like what they're doing with the Rise of Kyoshi, and how, you know, it's gonna have a spin-off. Like, that's, well, not a spin-off, but it's gonna have a sequel. Freaking amazing. Adore it so much. And like I said, I vaguely remember season 3 and 4, so I really want to watch this. Like, I remember how certain characters died, but there are other little details that I'm missing, and oh my god, things that I got. Those are the only things that I'm going to show you, because like the rest, like I said, a lot of those things are makeup, some are gifts, others are female things that I'm not going to show you. And yeah, and also food. I got food because like your girl needed food. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna edit, do something productive, charge this battery, and maybe, I don't know, we'll see what I do later. Good morning. So today is Vlogmas day 14. I am walking my dogs. It's been a day so far. I'll tell you when I get home, but I was in the hospital because of stomach problems and a lot of things that happened. I'll go into detail later, but right now I'm feeling a little bit better, and I'm taking my little dogs out for a walk. So yeah, enjoy the sights. Okay, so time for a little bit of an update. I wanted to have one just because I haven't done one, like a really extensive one, all day. Also, my mother is speaking extremely loud, so if you hear her or you hear her conversation, it's because of that. She's like 2 or 3 rooms away, but I can hear it clearly here, so I'm pretty sure the camera's picking up on that. But if you hear it, we're just gonna roll with it because I can't do anything else. But yeah, for a little bit of an update, I'm not gonna tell you the entire story, I'm just gonna tell you a little bit of what happened. Last night I woke up like around 1:40, and I was beginning to feel like a lot of warmth in my stomach, and then I started feeling warmth all over my chest. I drank 2 pills, 2 Tums, I think the max that they sell was like 1,000, and nothing happened. I wasn't feeling any better, and I was also losing breath. Like, I was short of breath, not losing breath, but I was short of breath. And I was like, oh my god, what is this? I'm gonna give it like 5 more minutes. And I ended up in the hospital. Yeah, my gastric intestinal problems is just acting up again, and I honestly can't eat roughly anything without getting a lot of pain. There are certain things that I can eat, but it has to be fruits, it has to be lettuce, it has to be potatoes, it can't be any cheese, it can't be anything like really greasy or really intense. And it's annoying because like I wanted pizza today, but I arrived like around 2:30 at the hospital. I came out at 7, and I was the second person there. The reason why I didn't want to go, because like they take a lot of time, and usually it's really full, but the emergency room was empty. They only had 2 people there, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna come out early. It's 2, maybe around what, 3 or 4, I'm out. Little did she know that she came out at 7 in the morning from the hospital. But honestly, I complain and I don't complain, because like I had a really good experience. Like, I had a really good doctor. Like, he's paid attention to me, he did a lot of things. He also told me that my body is like unbalanced, and that's why I was starting to have back pains, and why is it that eventually what happened to my back happened. And he was like, you know what, if you want to continue with me doing, like, because he was doing certain little moves or like certain little stretches, and I felt a lot better. Like, honestly, he like placed something back where it was supposed to go, and I was just like, damn, you are a blessing. You are a blessing. That's a signs from God that said, you know, go to a hospital, because there's somebody that's going to be there who's going to pay attention to you and actually like really delve into what you have. So that was a really great experience, and I did, you know, appreciate everything. I told them I appreciate everything that you've done, because like nobody has done anything that you've done before. And I've honestly been to different doctors just to get second opinions, and they always tell me the same thing, and I'm like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna rely on pills, which is something that I had mentioned before. And also like the nurse, like the both nurses that attended me were like really cool, and I was just like, oh my god, this is like a good day, honestly. But I also had to take my dogs to get their vaccination. So I arrived at 7, I did breakfast, and then I went get my dogs ready, because like it was already 8:30 by the time I got here and did breakfast and everything. It was 8:30, and the vet opens at 9. I was like, I really want to take them early. So the vet, which is like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but it was completely jam-packed, and I was like, where all these people come from? But I did wait a little bit there, and then I had to donate some books at the local park there, because there's like this bookshelf, and a lot of people go to that shelf and like take books out. So I donated around it's like a shelf and a half, because Laura from Spearcraft Book Box, she did donate a lot of books for roughly what happened with Hurricane Maria. She did donate a lot of books to me, and I already gave at my school, I gave at that library, and I plan to give at another school. I only have 4 boxes left. So yeah, that was my little task that I did. And then since it was in the park, well, I took my dogs around to walk, and Snow was chasing the ducks. I was like, stop it, they're gonna throw us out of here. But it was fun. And then we came home, took a shower, I laid down for a few. I didn't go to sleep. Like I was exhausted and sleepy, but I didn't go to sleep because I was like, you know what, let me just go to movies. I went to see Jumanji, and I freaking loved it. Such an entertaining, such a great, such a funny movie. Like, my little brother was telling me that, oh, this part is making me emotional, and I'm just like, oh, it's making me emotional too, man. But it was great. It was really good. Like, I liked it. Oh my god, it was funnier than the first one. But I like how it ended, because like sort of pays like a little bit of a tribute or like homage to the second movie in Jumanji. So yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I do know they're gonna make a third one. So yeah, it was really good. And yeah, it's emotional at times, because like there's certain scenes that I was just like, oh man, like I knew leading up to it what was it that was gonna happen, but just like it was very impactful, you know. But yeah, then I went to Walmart, bought a few things that I need to buy, and now I am here in my home, and the only thing I want to do is wash my face and lay down in bed. That's all I want to do. My babies ate. They're outside now because like they want to look outside, because they've been in here all day. aside from when I took him to the vet and to the park. So I wanted to leave him outside a little bit, just, you know, so they can see, because they really don't do anything. They're just right there seeing what's outside. Roughly nothing because it's dark time. But yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been any productive with reading. It was a one hell of a day, but I did make an appointment for like a gastrointestinal doctor, but it's for January because everything is filled up. So I was like, you know what, perfect, it's okay, no worries. And I was like, you know, I have record there, but it was a long time ago that I did like any kind of test. It was like roughly like 6 or 7 years ago, and he was like, yeah, when it's that long, we roughly like delete the records. So I was like, okay, no worries, we'll just open record again, because what else can I do? So yeah, I have an appointment for that in January, so I can't wait for that, like, honestly. So I'm just gonna keep on taking the pills that I have. I'm not gonna take both of them because I'm gonna substitute other things, but I'm just gonna take one of them because I do know that that one does help me. And I also bought I don't remember what I bought, but I bought something that can also like calm my stomach down. And I'm also, you know, eating fruits like papaya and, you know, other little fruits that are going to ease my stomach a lot more. So those are gonna help. Like, I look for natural remedies more than I actually do look for pills. But that's it for tonight. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm not gonna update at all. Like I said, I'm gonna wash my face and throw my butt in that bed because like it's calling to me badly. It's calling to me and I want to fulfill my body's needs. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful night. Good night. So good afternoon. Right now it is Sunday, so that means that it is Vlogmas day 15, and it's roughly 4 in the afternoon, and I wanted to give one little update because I think it's the only one that I'm going to give. I decided to make myself, you know, some kind of a human being, but I did put pajamas on because like today is my pajama day. I wanted to do laundry, but unfortunately the weather hasn't been cooperating. Like, one moment is bright and shiny as it is right now, and then half an hour later it's gonna be gloomy and just dark and raining. So it's been like that throughout the entire morning slash afternoon, so I think it's gonna continue that way also. So I did only one pile of laundry and I couldn't do anything else, so I was like, you know what, let me do nothing else. What I did manage to do was that I am setting up my new bullet journal for the year. I wanted to do one that was very simple. I am starting it out. The only thing is that I still need a few things to print out and a few stickers to get, and then I'll roughly finish it throughout the month of December so I can start using it in January, which I think is going to be a lot better for me because I don't like big bulky calendars, which is the one that I have right now, and it's like a little bit annoying sometimes. So I started that, and hopefully throughout the month I'll finish it. As for my reading update, what can I tell you? I'm still on Grave Mercy. I am on page 111. This necessarily isn't a gripe, but I don't know where it's leading to, but it's something that I've been picking up on, and I don't know how I feel on it. And it's the following. Like, our main character was roughly abused, was mistreated, was roughly sold by her father at the age of 13 or 14. I think it's 14, yeah. At the age of 14, woman nearly got raped on, and it wasn't because of something that she has. She would have been raped. And now all of a sudden she's feeding or having these little feedings on somebody that she just barely met, and one that it's like there's this kind of banter trying to happen between these characters, but I don't feel it because, like, I don't know if it's being represented properly or if it's being represented good at all, but I don't feel it because, like, all of a sudden he's touching her, like, in the sense of like taking her from, you know, the horse, putting her down, and she's like, oh, nobody has ever touched me this way, and I'm like, what the hell is happening here? That's the only thing I'm like not feeling right now. It'll improve, and like where I think it's leading, it won't lead to, because like, I don't know, but there are some really interesting revelations that I have been given, and I'm just like, fascinating, quite fascinating. So I am intrigued to continue, but I don't know where this is gonna lead, which is something that I'm just like, ugh, please don't lead anywhere else, honestly, because like, I understand the little subtle hints that the author is trying to scatter throughout like their encounters and whatnot, but I'm not vibing with them, nor am I feeling them, and I don't know, like, give it more space. There's no need, honestly, no need. But I do want to see more of the assassin aspect of her, and also her new, you know, her abilities as you know, a person born from death, roughly death, you know. So I am quite intrigued by that. Yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is that I'm gonna watch The Legend of Korra, because I'm not gonna get any more reading done. I watched like 3 episodes yesterday, so I am immersed. Like, I can't wait to get a little bit more into it, because like I already know book 1, but I want to get into book 2 and 3 and 4 and just, you know, cry, be bad, be sad, be stoked, freaking incredibly insane, and just be like, yes, I want this. Like, there are a lot of stages that I go through when I'm gonna watch The Legend of Korra, because as it goes, it gets in, you know, it does intensify a lot more. But yeah, that's it for this clip. I'm not going to be filming anything tomorrow. I hope to film a new overall clip for, I think I'm gonna do it weekly, just because this week, next week for me is a little bit intense. It's gonna be a little bit longer. I need to, you know, edit and do a lot of things, but unfortunately my ass really doesn't want to do anything. So I hope that you are enjoying these somewhat of reading vlogs, and I hope that you have a wonderful day and or night, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.